All right. Let's see. I wonder if that's going to work out. All right. Cool, cool. All right. All right. Let's get to work. Forgot this Karitake black ink. I am low on it. Let's take this really, really slow. Hey, Near, how you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. I'm just streaming up, getting some inking done. Pencils look great. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that. I've been sitting on these pencils for like a little bit now. And I got some ink practice done earlier. I finally got a new drafting table. I would say I finally got my first drafting table. And I gotta say, it is pretty comfortable to like draw on. I've been waiting on these pencils for a minute. I gotta get me a drafting table. I'm telling you, like I just started using it. I just got it. Like I got it last week. I built it last week, but I haven't had like any chance to like draw until like this morning. And I was like, all right, I need to sit down and use it and see how it works. And honestly, I like it. Like it's comfortable. I wasn't expecting it to be as comfortable as what it is. Ink is probably my favorite part. Love blocking out and shapes and seeing it come to life. I do too. Inking is my favorite stage. This is like my favorite thing to do when it comes to like art and whatnot is actually inking. So we're shaking hands on that. It's like a Chunky Kong. Nice line work. Thank you. Appreciate it. Getting some practice in. I wouldn't say this is practice, but you know. Like the one annoying thing I got going on right now is that I have special ink, ink that I'm using on this, and I dumped it on my last project as a whole brand new bottle, and I already got to replace it. I've been doing some light drawing, but I've been trying to practice drawing comics the Marvel way. Hopefully someday I'll get to work in the industry. I hope so too. That is also a very good book. Yeah, it's not. I got enough to think finish this maybe. But yeah, why it's special? Because I end up using alcohol markers on like most of my work if I know I'm gonna color it. So this Kiritaki black ink is like designed for alcohol markers in mine, so it doesn't bleed. And I had the ink in my backpack, and it dumped in the backpack, which I was worried about. Going, this might dump in here, and then I should have listened to myself, and I didn't, because I was like, I'm gonna go out and about and go ink, because I don't want to be stuck in like my one bedroom apartment. I don't want to go like to a coffee shop and ink. And well, I didn't. That's even worse. No, yeah, it happens. It happens. It's so what I'm probably gonna have to do is that since I'm working on like an art series or a bit of like different art illustrations, is that I'll probably have to just pencil a whole bunch of stuff and wait for payday to buy more ink. I say that, but like I could technically what I could do is just use like liners or something, because I got a whole bunch of liners. It's just that I just like, and there's nothing wrong with like liners. It's just like I like using a dip pen. And I like the way that it looks. Because like some of these lines, you just like, it's just easy to get like really thick to like really thin lines, and I'm about it. I haven't had much of a dip pen, but I should definitely try it. It's a little tricky. Like it's one of those things that it's hard to it's not easy to pick up on the first try, but it's one of those things I highly recommend like giving it a shot and giving it a couple goes. Like it takes a while before like it clicks. And I'll be for real with you, I'm still like getting the hang of it. I use Copic multi-liners for like big blocks, like heavy duty shadows. Yeah, I mean that's a lot what a lot of people do, and I mean that's what I was using like for the most part before kind of moving on to this. And that's still probably like Copic multi-liners is still probably the way to go. That you can like just take them wherever you want to go. A dip pen is not safe for travel, as I've talked about. But there's a feel factor with it for a dip pen. And I've also started using a sable brush too. Big fan of a sable brush. And I'm with you, heavy shadows like all the way, man. I'm a fan. But gotta say, I've really digged working on this art series. Chris Sammy is someone I look at for like a lot of this heavy shadows and clean cartooning. Dude is a master. I am not sure too much about him, but I will definitely look him up after I finish inking for the night. Thomas Patilli is a guy that I follow, and he's great. He does a lot of ink work and a little bit of cartooning. He does like a lot of old school. He does like a lot of classic illustration, which is pen and ink, and I dig it. Like, that guy is fantastic. He has a YouTube channel too, and he's so good. He's like one of the few guys that like I actually subscribe to like on like Patreon, just to see like some of his like work as he's working on it, like behind the scenes stuff, and it's so useful. Big fan of his work. There's a Shadowcat piece he did, and it was great. Love Thomas. Oh, yep. See, yeah, I just saw his Shadowcat that he just did, and it is great. I love his stuff. He was like one of the guys that I was following, like when I was getting back into art, because like I took a long break from art for about like 7-8 years, and then about like 2 years ago, I got back into drawing, and then Thomas was one of the guys that, like, I was just watching his stuff, and I'm like, man, I want to get back into drawing, because I always wanted to, like, get into, like, drawing comics and stuff. It's just one of those things that go like, oh, man, why did I stop? You know, and then get back into it. And then this last year, it's been a big time for me. A lot of growth as an artist, for sure. It's like I started working on like my first art series ever, which is this piece is part of. Just getting used to drawing in said series, and like you learn a lot, because that I'm drawing the same like sort of theme. It's just like women in gorgeous gowns mostly. It's changed up a little bit from like what I was doing, but it's like I got a lot of practice in. Him and David Finch have really great videos. Finch studied Mongolia in his recent video for Shapes and Bodies and Poses. David Finch is so good. He's so good. I need to like study his work more, and I just haven't yet. I've studied it a little bit, but not as much as like I should. As soon as I'm like done with this like gown series, I think I'm gonna go back to just doing like black and white stuff, just to make it like more striking, I think. Not saying that this isn't, but like, and then the other major thing that I need to work on, just like backgrounds, perspective more. Because one of the major things, like when you're working on like a series and whatnot, is that you're able to start like honing in on certain skills and whatnot, and then you really end up seeing the stuff that you're kind of weak on. And then it's like, okay, so this is like what I need to like focus on. So once I'm done, once I'm done, I should probably like stop the series that I'm working on and like fully devote a whole bunch of time to it. But I'm like, no, but I have these ideas. So I think I don't have any other sets of pencils that I have finished at this moment. So I think what I'll end up doing is probably take a break from my series of illustrations and work on a couple of different things. One being like backgrounds, perspective, and then others. And then I probably need to like sit down to like make my ink work a little bit stronger. Not saying this is bad, but there's like that, and it'll give me enough time to like wait on this special ink that I'm using. Just like, all right, wait for the special ink to come. Always good to work on fundamentals. It's true. It's true. It's one of those things that I need to do more of. I need to start bringing my sketchbook wherever I go again. That's like one of the things I kind of stopped doing once I moved. Like I just like recently moved in the last month or two. New city for work. And like before I moved and whatnot, I was bringing my sketchbook every single place I was going. If I was going down to a coffee shop and stuff, or like my lunch breaks, I was always just drawing. Always drawing. But ever since I've gotten to like my new place and whatnot, I haven't done that because I don't really go out a whole lot. Partially because new city, I'm kind of broke. I wouldn't say I'm broke, but like it's expensive because like I no longer have like roommates or anything. So like having to like pay everything by myself, and that's been adapting to that has been, I wouldn't say it's like the worst thing, but it's just been a challenge. And so I'm still very much still recovering from moving because moving is very expensive. So hopefully like in a couple months I'll start bouncing back. I wouldn't think it would be too much of a problem, but we'll see. Yeah, it's been it's not easy. Like I knew it was gonna be a challenge. But I still like overestimated it. But it's all right. I'll figure it out. So hopefully it's one of those situations where I end up like, I'm hoping it gets to the point where I can actually start selling some work. Like physical pieces like this. Been wanting to get the ball rolling on that. Is just like trying to sell a couple pieces. Not a whole lot. Not even enough to like have a like a living off of it, but like just for like just a little extra cash, that'd be nice. If I can make like an extra couple $100, I'd be happy. So we'll see. And I also been thinking about selling some stickers eventually off of some of these illustrations that I've been doing. It's just that it's just buying. Prints would be awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like I got a pretty decent printer. I got like an Epson, and it's just it's setting all that stuff up, buying the paper, printing it out, getting it to like look nice the way that I want it to, and then figure out shipping, and then hopefully like people be interested, like, and then setting up like a website or Etsy, because I think Etsy you still need to have like a whole bunch of like different pieces. It's like how many pieces do I need to like set up? Like I said, it's a bit of a challenge. I'm still trying to like figure that out. It's one of those things as like I'm sure that I need to like slowly work on it and then get it, but it's like I haven't had enough pieces to like I guess warrant it. But we're getting there. But I gotta say, like, getting back into working on art, I've been enjoying the stuff that I've been drawing. Like, I have a good time just sitting down doing this. Wish I could just do this, like, more. And then talking to you guys while I'm doing this is fantastic. Because, like I said, with me just moving here, I still don't know a whole lot of people. I'm still trying to get like involved in the community a little bit, and it's a process. Also a little lonely. Because when you're living by yourself and whatnot, it's like I come home, there's no one here. So, and I also like work in an office. Like I got my own office and everything. So I'm like, unless like I'm in a meeting or anything, I don't talk to anyone. I'm kind of like sitting there doing work the whole entire time. So I don't want to say it's depressing, but it's kind of depressing. So I usually take up when like people are asking me, "Hey, Dan, you want to go hang out?" And I'm like, "Yes, of course." because your boy likes. So I'm a bit of an introvert, but like I still like hanging out with people. Hey, Silly, how you doing? I was actually streaming live earlier, actually with like the new setup, but I went back to the old setup because I wanted to experiment with. I think YouTube actually promotes mobile live more than an actual live. I don't know for certain still. Because most likely what I'm going to do, because it might just be the time that I was streaming, because since it's Sunday, I was actually like not doing a whole lot. So what I'm going to do is that tomorrow I'm probably going to stream again with the new setup and see if that pushes it out like it's doing this one. Yeah, mobile gets more views because you get mid doom scroll. You know what? That makes sense. I guess I should have known that. All good though. Okay, I don't know why my autocorrect keeps deleting words, but it meant you get lives mid doom scroll. Ah, that makes sense. Heading up that audience. Question is like, do I even try to like do the other sort of live, or do I just keep doing what I'm doing? It's kind of rhetorical because I don't know. Would be nice since like I got a pretty decent setup, but you know. I did like the new setup though. Is there a way to make the mobile live from there? I don't know. I need to look that up because I was using OBS to set it up, and then I actually did figure out like the audio problem because I ran into that too. It was something with my mic. Hey, Lavender, how you doing? But I do gotta say, what I like about this is I actually have like my chat on my monitor, so I'm actually able to like pay attention to chat and draw. Because like going off of my phone last time, or like the previous times, has been a bit of a pain. But I don't know. We're still trying to get more ideas, and I thought about Twitch because I had someone recommended me to like, oh, you should do Twitch, and I'm like, I don't know, but like I think most of my audience is already like on YouTube, and like Twitch just sounds like, oh yeah, that's like starting over again, and I'm like, I don't know about that. That just sounds like more work. I like the moon paired with the city, her nice flowy hair. It kind of reminds me of the character called Moonlight Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. It gives a nice vibe. I don't know what that is. I actually did like a whole sketch of this, like in my sketchbook. Hold up. It's an old sketch. God, where did I even do this? Yeah, like I ended up like thumbnailing this out like forever ago. This is like in like a sketchbook ago. It's like I was thinking about it. Because one of the things I like doing is like sketching out everything, especially like you just sitting in a coffee shop, you get hit with an idea going like, all right, I think this would make for like a great illustration. And then I've just been kind of sitting on the idea for a minute because I think I might have did that. There are sites that let you dual stream so you can do Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but if you don't use one, it wouldn't be able to watch as someone who only has YouTube. Man, ugh. Ain't no one, and yeah, I guess you could set up for both. Nah, it's like I think I'd rather just stick to like YouTube, to be honest, for like streaming, because like I'd have, like I said, I'd have to like start over, and that just sounds like a lot of work. People just like, what? I just feel like you guys are kind of like got a decent sized following on like YouTube with like 3,000 followers, and I wouldn't have any on. Just sounds yeah, it makes sense. I would hate to start over on my channel. Yeah, it's just it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could like, you know, do a like dual stream and just like not really like worry about it like too much. All right, so with this nib, I think I'm gonna use a brush from here on out. Yeah, I actually hit the 400 video mark, so changing platforms would be a no-go. Yeah, no, I get that. I would be like, I don't know, man. It's like because like for short form content and whatnot, I've been I left my brush in the other room. Now let's use this one. Oh, message redacted. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's get to inking or filling in blanks. Running one channel is like already hard switching formats for each platform. That would suck. Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. It's like when I was doing, like I'm still like on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, like for short form and whatnot. But the reason why I'm on all three is just because I can just like, it's just so easy to like repost. But like YouTube does like the best for me, so it's just like it just makes sense to like cater to that. Like if I was doing better on TikTok, I probably would stream there too, but like that's not fantastic for me. Instagram is like even worse. Well, YouTube does the best for all three. I thought you would be better on TikTok. No, it's definitely YouTube. YouTube works the best for me. Like at one point, my my TikTok was better at one point in time, but like it's changed since then for whatever reason. I could not tell you why. It's like my videos just perform better on here than anywhere else. It's like one of my videos, like my big video that almost got like 1 million was on YouTube. Like it did good on TikTok too. It got like 40,000, but not like almost 1 million. It's kind of wild. I could not tell you why. You think I would know since like I work in marketing and whatnot? And I'm like, why? It just picked up on there better. I think. It's like and then you guys like I have y'all. You Lavender, Link. Like y'all are always showing up. I don't have like any of that like on TikTok. I don't have like OGs that just like come in, chill, like always, popping in and whatnot, saying something. And I mean I crave that sort of thing, because that's cool. Like it's like my community is just like, it's like I was able to like develop somewhat of a community here. I'm kind of like surprised about that. But that's just, I don't know, that's just how it's worked out so far. Yeah, YouTube has more dedicated fans. No. How long are you gonna be on tonight? Because I gotta take a shower before I go to sleep, but I don't want to like miss the whole stream. What I'm going to try and do is fill in the blacks on this. So I think I'm probably gonna be live for like another hour. Because what I want to do is like have this whole entire thing inked, let this thing dry overnight, and then start coloring tomorrow so I can try and get this piece done this week. So I'll be on for a bit. All right, then I will be back then. Well, enjoy the shower. Because I will probably take one after I finish this, because I will be covered in ink somehow. That is the one thing that like people don't tell you about like being an inker. It's that you'll somehow always get covered in ink. Just be prepared for it. Be prepared for the inking. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to figure out exactly how I'm gonna break all of this down to think what I'll do. We're gonna black out like a lot of this. Not the fact that you guys wouldn't have guessed that. But yeah, a lot of this is gonna get like blacked out. And then I will fix it later. Let's say fix, but like not. So I want to go for this like satin. Satin sort of look. Let's. I think most likely what I'm going to end up doing is probably do the dress and then the background and then figure out how I'm going to ink everything, because I don't think the night sky is going to be purely black. I think down here is probably going to be black so I don't have to think about like the city too much. Because like backgrounds is still something that I really need to work on a lot more. But I have not figured out exactly how I'm going to knock it out. It needs to be simplified, not like really complicated or anything like that. Get some of that. Of course, like I'm also like fixing up the hair when I'm seeing it. Just like, you know. So what I'm here to do is just slowly fix up things. Oh man, I just wish I really did not dump that ink. I'm still gonna be kicking myself about that ink for like forever, probably. It's like, great. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's getting there. Slowly but surely. See how I end up losing this. Alright. I can't wait till next week because it'll be payday and I will be able to go out and buy new ink. Replace my replacement ink. Because I will need it. Because I will not be able to work on my series. After this one, this is probably the last piece I'll be able to do with this bottle of ink. God, I had lost so much of it. I'm glad I got like a little bit with it, but like. Okay. Slowly, we're getting there. Gotta say, it's the exciting part about inking is just seeing it like slowly come out. Slowly just building this out just to give it a little bit more shape. giving like my lines a little bit more oomph, more width. Just give it. It just gives it personality. Same with using the dip pen. That's why I like using the dip pen. It's just like anything that's gonna give like my art piece a little bit more personality to it, I'm all about it. And it's one of those, wherever the ink kind of flies, it's kind of like where I end up going. Because some of these lines are just like kind of tiny, and I'm like, nah, it just needs a little bit more width to it. And then sometimes I end up just like combining lines to it, even though like I did not mean it to like look like that. That's not like the best way of doing it, but you know, it is what it is. It'll work out pretty well because this is going to be like a satin material. So it's going to look, what I got in mind is like the same sort of feeling that my first piece had, how I had knocked out that satin look. Because I have loved how that turned out. Haven't really drawn satin since. I tried it with green. I did not like it as much, but it's like that. We're all about slowly getting this done. Just getting there. All right, starting to get there. You know, I didn't even really think about it if I actually like did not have enough ink to actually finish this drawing either. So I'm like, that is a possibility, is that I will run out before I use it all. Which I hope is not the case, because like I'd hate to like set this one down for too long. Yeah, that added a decent amount. Okay. It's getting there. Hey, Silly, welcome back in. Told you weren't missing everything. I still got a decent amount left to do. I do realize something though, is that I usually do 2 coats of black for these, and I'm probably not going to have enough ink to do that. Though, granted, I usually don't do the second coat until like later on in the process, like when I'm fixing things. So it's not like gonna be a huge deal breaker for this, but I have my gut feeling is that I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this piece until I get paid to buy more ink. Man, how could the other 3 people watching not chat and have no social skills? I have no clue. I've had like friends of mine like jump in and like watch me stream and like on the background and never say anything. So it could be that like them, they're just like, all right, I got Dane on in the background and they're off doing chores or something. I have no idea. Who knows? That or they're just like here for like for something. I don't know. You know, it's a good question. It's a very good question. It'd be great, but you know, can't make people talk. It is great when like you do get a whole bunch of chatters and whatnot. I do enjoy that quite a bit. It's like I've noticed like for me, I think like the best time to actually stream is at night because I think everyone's kind of like chilling for the most part. So they're just like, all right, oh Dane's drawing. I'm like, all right, let me see what Dane's doing while I'm like getting ready for bed. True, I do sometimes also play streams in my background when drawing. Yeah, they could also be drawing. I don't watch enough streams, sadly. I probably need to do that more. It's one of those things I need to do more. There's like a lot of things I need to like do more. No, I need to do that more. Yeah. Oh, I think my monitor's still asleep. But to be fair, and most of the time, someone named the pencil blender, and he has like 10 others chatting. Yeah, 10 people chatting. It's not bad. It's like the other week, like 2 weeks ago when I was streaming. I think I had like 5 or 6, and that was a lot. I gotta say, like I enjoy like the smaller stuff too, because like I just enjoy talking to people. It's one of my favorite things to do is just like kind of shooting the shit, talking about like whatever. It can be about anything really. It's like my birthday was last week, and I went back home for that is part of the dress still. I need to bring back my dip pen. Okay, hold on. Gotta grab this water. Not my drinking water, but like ink water. Happy late birthday. Thank you. Y'all are actually pretty similar, except his views are in streams and your views are in shorts. His shorts are doing so hot. And I don't know how to give anyone like tips on how to do better in short form content, because like mine's just kind of, I'm like, it's all over the place. Yeah. I just like I think the key thing is to post a lot and then just like don't make it too long and just directly get to the point. Man, do I have enough ink to actually dip this in? Yes. All right. I just touched wet ink. No. Okay. Not too bad though. All right. Hold on. All right, hold on. Come on, ink pen. Right. Why are you like this? No ink is coming out. Why are you like this? Interesting. Okay, maybe if I did. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, what I was saying about like my birthday is that I actually got to hang out with my two best buds because I had to go home to help my sister move the day of my birthday because she lost her job. But got to go hang out with them, and we actually like got to drink because they were both off the following morning and whatnot, which was fantastic. Love that. And like we drank till like 2 a.m. just talking. And I have not done that with them in forever. I miss it. It's one of those, we didn't even plan that. It just so happened to like work out like that. Because we got to pretty much catch up on life. Few of them have major, I wouldn't say major stuff going on, but like, well, drama stuff. Talk about depression. It's all stuff that stuff you talk to your buds about. Deep conversations, and I miss having those. It doesn't happen a whole lot anymore, sadly. I do enjoy them. I'm gonna use it. I love friend moments when we talk a lot, but my best friend moments are the rare times I can go over there for the arcade with my friends since we can't do it too much anymore. Yeah, I miss us all hanging out. It's been a long time because it used to be. I mean, it used to be almost like a daily thing for us, is like all of us hanging out, shooting the shit. And it's just not like that anymore, sadly. No one's fault or anything. It's just like how life kind of like works out that way. And I'm like, it could still be like that. It could, but you know, it's just not. But yeah, it's like I love getting in like deep philosophical talks. Not saying that we're like the huge, deepest guys in the world or anything like that, but like it's like a real conversation. Stuff that like kind of means things. Opening up, talk about like what's going on. It's like, you know, kind of like therapy. Except it's like with guys that really know you. You go like, you shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But it'd be like that. Boy, do it. It's like one of the things like I really miss playing D&D every week or multiple times a week or even just gaming. I mean, it's like because like back in the day, man, I just like it's like I miss like Halo and stuff like that. Just being able to like get on, go like because like we would if we were like by the time we were done like because we'd all hang out like after school or after even like in college we were still all hanging out and whatnot. We would just get on the game for like a little bit and we'd be up for hours, probably way too long. But then again, we also didn't really need like the sleep like we do now, unfortunately. Oh, D&D, man. Yeah, it's so good. D&D is probably like one of my favorite things to do, like outside of, like art, because being able to like experience a story, like a collaborative story with your friends, and you'll never be able to like recreate it. It exists in that moment, and that's it. Like even if you got the same group of people to play the same scenario, it's still gonna be different, and I love it. It's so good. We still get to play every now and then. We still play like a couple times a month, but it's still not exactly the same. But we're lucky that we get to play at all. So yeah, at peak times I would stay up till like 2, Minecraft or D&D, and then just chatting. We didn't even need to sleep that much because Winsoda had us flying. That was kind of us. Didn't need a whole lot, just a little bit. Just so like people end up asking you like, when's the last time that you were happy? Like really, really happy. That's the answer. Back then. Fortunately, like back in those days, we were thinking, man, I can't wait till we're a little older. We all got like decent jobs so we can have money and whatnot, and we get to do all these cool things. Well, unfortunately for us, is that yeah, we got the big boy jobs and whatnot, but you know, unfortunately, everything's still somehow really expensive. Things haven't really improved a whole lot, except we're more tired and more busy somehow. Really, really happy before I started taking my job. Oh God, yeah, no, for real. And before, when egg was like $5, like, yeah, for real, for real. That's accurate. Oh God, I can't. It's just, man, AI is gonna screw everything up, ain't it? It's gonna screw up everything. Why are you upset? And going like, yeah, because I had mentioned earlier, like that my sister had like lost her job. She lost her job because of AI. Like her company like replaced her because of AI. Like, yeah, we're getting rid of your position because AI can do what you do, and we just prefer it over you. Sorry, not sorry. And that's it. She is now back living in with my parents. Well, our parents. I'm so bitter about people running my music video animations through AI. Yeah, I would be furious, steaming. I think Instagram recently just said that like anything that you end up posting on there is going to be just training it, and you gotta like opt out and everything. And I'm like, it's like, boy, dude, I don't want to train the fucking thing. But and then you got people going like, well, if you don't want to train it, just don't post on it. And going like, yeah, but I also want my art to be, seen. It's like I recently got pretty decent at art, and now I gotta worry about it. But it's unfortunately this is like one of the reasons why I decided that I'm gonna have to like why I went like traditional art. Because it still has somewhat of a value because people want handmade stuff. YouTube added an AI feature so you can add AI to someone's video. My animation got reposted with AI all over it by a random kid's channel, and I was not happy about it. Yeah, I know. It's just, I'm not about that. Going like, don't. It's like I am sure like people like what theft. They're going like, oh, what do you mean? I could just take someone else's video, put some AI shit, and you know what? It's my own video. I barely did anything. I get to like repost it, and I didn't have to do any work for it. I'm just, it's like, man, it's just like, there's just got to be a better solution. Like, I understand that like we might not be able to like really outbeat AI in some way, but there's got to be some sort of mutual fucking ground on it. But then again, like, I mean, preferably like the thing goes away, but I don't know. And I can't do anything about it because it's not like I can delete their video myself, and I don't even have the feature existed, and now I have to manually turn A off on every time, bro. Yeah, I know. I have to do that too. It's like anything that gets posted, it's like Do you want people to use AI on it? And go like, no, I don't. The last thing I want you to do is to use AI on something that I work my ass off. And you work animation. That's even more work. It's just, I'd be beside myself. I'm beside myself for you, because like I just imagine like the amount of I know animation a decent amount, and like how much work goes into it. Like there's so much work that goes into it. I know you don't want to use AI on this video that took like 8 hours. Of course I don't. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. And then it's not even just that. It's like they take it and then it's they're on their channel and they get the profit off of your work. While all they had to do was throw like download, not even download it. They just go into the app and then just like, yes, I like it and I'm going to use it. That infuriates me so much. There's a conversation that I had with two of my buds. They also hate AI. And they were like, there's a conversation that they got into with someone else that is a fan of AI, and the guy that they were talking to was like, yeah, man, I wish there was like an AI thing to make AI prompts, because it's so much work to make like an AI prompt. And they're like, you mean you're so lazy that just you need something to write the prompt that does the work for you? You're too lazy to even do the prompting. Just beside myself. It's like I can't believe it. Like I can, but like it's like what do you mean, man? Just like you're that lazy? Bro, I can't even write. Bro, can't write the prompt, son. I'm out here writing poems from scratch and then being forced to do essays. Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's just like that. That's what they were saying. Like, bro, what do you mean? Like, you don't even do the work to like make the thing. It's just, yeah, God. It was one of the most infuriating conversations I had to like listen to. It's like, yeah, too lazy to even steal work. I just need someone to write the prompts for me. I'm going like, it's like, you're that lazy? It's like, bro, come on. I'm just mad. Just very bad. I've gotten so bad though, and less people are struggling with basic math and language arts because they use ChatGPT before every assignment and didn't listen, and they wonder why they get like a level 1 5 in stats. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I get it. Like because like you're not you're not learning anything. There's probably a proper way to use it, as in like in a way to like teach yourself using it, maybe. But if it's doing the writing and doing the work for you, you yourself is not making yourself smarter, which is the whole point of school, is to increase your own intelligence and skills and whatnot for when you're entering the workforce. So there's something my boss was telling me like a couple weeks ago. So all these entry level positions are getting removed because of the jobs like from AI and whatnot. It's like only upper management and whatnot's really going to like seniors and whatnot are going to like survive from it most likely. But like what happens when those positions are going to be filled, because these beginner level positions are ones that take over these leadership roles later on. But if you don't have the beginner level, like the beginner levels, who's going to take those spots? Can't be AI. School is a good idea executed horribly. There's so many ways to cheat, and the only countermeasure is to get rid of phones. It's like I like school too, but there is definitely a lot of ways to cheat.